Welcome, radiant soul. Today I wish to share a truth that lives quietly in many hearts, yet is seldom spoken aloud. The way our families, in their own unique roles, guide us toward spiritual awakening, even when they themselves never awaken. I am For Winds, and welcome to my channel, Enlightenment in the Darkness. Spiritual awakening is not a single moment. It is a journey of remembering who we truly are. It is the lifting of the veil, the realization that we are more than flesh and bone, more than the stories we were told. It begins with a restlessness, a whisper that there is more to life than we have been shown. Sometimes it comes through pain, through loss, or through a sudden encounter with the light. But once it begins, we cannot return to sleep. Awakening is beautiful, yet it can be challenging. It calls us to step away from illusion, from comfort, and into truth. But in that truth we find connection, purpose, and a love that is eternal. For awakening is not about becoming something new. It is about letting go of what no longer is serving your divine mission. It is letting go of the outmoded, your fears, limited beliefs. It is remembering what we have always been: luminous, infinite, divine. One of the hardest parts of awakening is the loneliness. As our eyes open, we begin to see what others cannot, and that difference sets us apart. It can feel like being an outcast, misunderstood, even rejected. But this is not because you are broken. It is because something within you is awakening. Family may not understand. Friends may drift away. Conversations that once felt full may now feel hollow. Suddenly, you find yourself on the outside, wondering why you no longer belong. The truth is, awakening separates us from the crowd, because our souls are being called higher. We were never meant to fit in. We were meant to stand out, to break patterns, to see beyond the veil. And while the loneliness is real, it is also temporary. For on this path, we find others who carry the same flame. Soul family, kindred spirits. And when they arrive, we realize we were never truly alone, only being led from the false so we could find the true. The mirror. Sometimes the people we love most remain asleep. They don't step onto the path with us, and at first, that feels like abandonment. But even in their doubt, their silence, their denial, they are still teaching us. When they resist, they are holding up a mirror. In that mirror, we see what we will not return to. Their disbelief forces us to believe harder. Their shadows push us further into the light. Without that mirror, would we have sought more? Would we have grown restless enough to question? Or would we have stayed asleep beside them? Often, it is those closest to us who play this sacred role. Parents, siblings, partners, even children, they become anchors to the world we are leaving. Reminders of why we chose to rise. Their choice not to awaken doesn't mean they are lost. It means they became the very resistance that gave our wings the strength to open. Soul contracts. Before we were born, in the realms of spirit, we made sacred agreements. Some chose to guide us. Others chose to doubt us. And though it may hurt here on earth, Those choices are acts of love. A parent may never believe, a sibling may laugh at our visions. A partner may turn away, but at the soul level, they are not mocking us, they are holding us to our path. By walking the ordinary road, they gave us the courage to walk the extraordinary one. Their silence teaches us to hear spirit more deeply. Their doubt pushes us to anchor in faith. Their disbelief forces us to claim our truth. This is the sacred contract. They agreed to be the resistance so that we could become the awakening. They chose to dim their light in this lifetime so we would remember how to shine. Through the looking glass of my own experiences, many years ago, I had a near-death experience. I was shown the radiant light, and I was given a choice: to stay here on earth, or to return to source, to return home. And in that choice, I became for winds, the one who walks between worlds. But when I came back, not everyone understood. My family could not see what I had seen. They couldn't feel what I felt. For a time I thought I was alone. Now I see they were playing their role. By not awakening, they pushed me to stand taller in my truth. By not seeing, they made me trust my vision. Their silence was the very force that carried me deeper into my calling. The catalyst. Every moment we feel misunderstood. Every time our light is dismissed, those are not punishments. They are catalysts. They are the fire that tempers us. The pressure that turns coal into diamond. The resistance that sharpens the blade. When those we love cannot see what we see, it hurts. But it also forces us to root deeper into spirit. Their lack of awakening is not failure. It is the friction that forges our light. Each denial becomes a lesson in trust. Each dismissal becomes an initiation. Each rejection is a reminder that our path was never meant for everyone. It was meant for us. And in choosing to rise, even when no one else believes, we become living proof that the soul can awaken, even in the face of doubt. So if your family never wakes up in this lifetime, know this: they are still serving the highest purpose. By not walking the path, they gave you the strength to blaze it. By not seeing, they gave you the courage to see. By not believing, they gave you the fire to believe for yourself. Let's take a moment and close our eyes. Breathe deeply, and thank those who doubted you, for they made you strong. For in their silence, you found your song. And together, we are the ripples, awakening the world, one soul at a time. If this message moved your spirit, I invite you to like, share, and subscribe to Enlightenment in the Darkness. Together, let us spread the light, awaken hearts. Many blessings. And shine, shine, shine.